It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Tennessee
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
And, Mike, when you look at Will Levis, he has a lot of the physical qualities from a talent standpoint that you're looking for in a franchise NFL quarterback. He got some invaluable experience last year as a rookie. Now it's just a point, can he put it all together? Take those physical qualities, wrap it with some consistency. If he can, Tennessee might have a guy for the future.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Like 13, like 13.
Now Pollard. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. And finally, they bring him down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
from the gun on third down. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Harold Landry there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set up. Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Go.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he is going to have the Broncos' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Mims sent in motion here. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Denver first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they've
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Sack. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
On first down, here's, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Sack. Trap 60. Trap 6. 18. Run. 18. Go.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and long.
Sack. 70 Lion. Smash. Smash.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. So not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let's go now. Tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. He is in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Like 24.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Like 54.
To throw is Levis. That's caught. It's Westbrook Akine. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action with Levis. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Like 13. Like 13.
Running here, it's Pollard. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 23.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Go! Like 18.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Broncos.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Left name 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. Bring it. Ready.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
19 Lions.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Throwing. Nix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Now a deep ball here for Ridley.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pollard. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll let one go down the middle to the goal line and in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is caught! And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will take a 14-6 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Titans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Catch made, that's Boyd. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And he's into the end zone. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
49! 49!
From the gun, it's Levis. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
Cowboy 80!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come to halftime here in Ed. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Roll.
A give left side. Here's Williams. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Levis to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Yeah. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your team.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
There's an argument to be made, Mike, that across the league, some of the best cover guys on the field play free safety. They're handling a lot of assignments. They're handling a lot of different coverages. But it's their ability to be the best communicators, put out some fires, get guys lined up in the right spot. And no matter whatever coverage they're in, they're always a huge threat to pick you off.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Delay of game, offense. That penalty is declined.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's in. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. The Broncos are able to extend the lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's hard! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's going to have a Titans first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Levis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Levis will bring the Titans to the line, looking for 2.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Ready? Go.
A first down throw for Nix. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Ready, ready?
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Got it, ready?
Third and long.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hunt.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Again, working deep downfield.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Titan first down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They send Ridley in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll send him over to the left. On second down, here's Pollard. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
On second down, Levis. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Hold it ready.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He'll manage only a couple. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 3rd and 5.
Go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
2nd down and 8.
454,
They go play action with Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got his man. That's Boyd. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. That one taken in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Track 60.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. That one's good for 29. Play action now. It's Nix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
2nd down. Nix. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Tony Pollard. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now, Folk, on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Nix. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. On 2nd down, it's Nix. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis going for it all. And that is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one. And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable. When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now. 60 trap 60, trap 60.
They'll go play action with Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing, Nix. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Denver. So add another touchdown and this one. Amazing stuff. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. The Broncos are going to extend their lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He's got a man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. They go play action with Levis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's going to get it to Gtowncapp. And he'll be taken down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Levis will bring the Titans to the line, looking for 2. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Track at 60.
Here's Nix to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions. Ready?
A first down throw for Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
60
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we see the two teams who fought back in Super Bowl 32. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos, and it's coming up next.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He'll get about 2. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Check, cut.
Here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Check. Blue check.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 44. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Ready, ready.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Check, cut.
Now Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Check right. Ready?
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Down. Set.
Love. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Now Jacobs. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready.
Here's Luck. Sideline throw. Looked in by Dobbs.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down. To throw is Love.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They face second down and 7. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still second down. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw,
and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Cup 19. Let's go. Stop below 18. Go.
Play action now. It's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Tag. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
On second down, it's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and What you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set, go.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Trap 60.
Back to throw is Nix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Now Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
Let's go.
2nd down and 3. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Got it.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Check, pin. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The home team's offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking the pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing. Nix. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part.